back again at last. I know it's been a long time, and my apologies for that. And I'm here with Murray, who will come into the film in a second. And I'm with Murray because he's prompted me to do the theme that I'm following today, which is fear. And Murray is my little 3-year-old horse. He's the son of Ollie, who I evented, and Ollie is the daughter of one of my first event horses called Flo. So he's 3rd generation at Ballygraffan, and poor Murray has had some problems with his feet in the last year. He has had an ongoing abscess for probably the last 6 to 9 months. We have tried to find it and we couldn't quite find it. We've tried to get him relief from it, but it hasn't worked. And in between times he seems okay, but obviously it's holding him back in some way. And then a couple of days ago he became very, very sore on it. And at last this time we managed to get totally the right spot. It burst, he got immediate relief, and whilst he's in on his own until the thing drains properly, he's feeling much better, and I know that this time we've got to the bottom of it and it isn't going to come back and bother him again. So I'm very pleased about that. And it made me think that fear is like an abscess. Fear is something that certainly I used to think the best thing to do when you were worried about something was to ignore it or keep it buried or carry on regardless. And I've realised over the years that that's totally the wrong thing to do. And well, a couple of years ago when I was doing my life coaching certification, we had to do buddy coaching. My coach unearthed a fear that I had, and it was a fear of something that I was worried about happening in the future. And she made me realise that rather than covering it up, or by covering it up, what I was doing was really carrying around, it was the equivalent of carrying around a huge big sack of rocks on my back, because although you're covering it up, it's always there and it's always encumbering you and it's always stopping you from achieving what it is you want to achieve, because it's always niggling away like that abscess in Murray's hoof. It's always there, and at some stage it's going to become really painful and a big problem. So the other aspect of fear that I wanted to talk about was that fear is often a fear of doing something wrong, and this is something that again I'm getting much better at. I mentioned on the last Happy Monday that I was going to be running workshops with my team of horses, corporate workshops, and I'm also doing some work with veterans, and I want to make the programme for veterans, but for everybody, but particularly for the veterans, really transformational and very, very different. And in doing so, I've had to accept that I'm going to make mistakes in it. Previously, I would have been insisting that I had to get it totally right from the very beginning. And I'm now recognising that that's a crazy approach, because nobody can ever know what is going to be transformational for somebody else until they have tried various options. So I'm really looking forward to this new approach of mine of recognising that having failures and not fearing them is the key to success and doing something really brilliant. So, my 2 points about failure: don't hide them, and in fact, embrace the fear of failure, because that's what's going to bring you your success. And finally, I want to add at the end that I am aiming to continue with these Happy Mondays, but my plan is to put them onto Facebook and live stream. So I would tell you the time it's going to be live streamed, and then people can actually interact with me and I can answer questions. I have no idea how I'm going to live stream on Facebook because I'm pretty technically inept, but I'll find somebody who can explain it to me. And every Monday we'll be doing a live stream from the yard. I'll introduce the various horses. We'll have a theme for each day, and you can then interact with me and ask questions or ask me to pan the camera around and show you some of the yard, and it'll be quite an adventure from both sides. So I hope you enjoy this slightly rough Happy Monday, and it's probably more like the type of thing that we're going to be doing on the live stream, which will be relatively impromptu. But that's me signing off, I will keep you posted with whether you're going to be getting an email or whether you have to check into Facebook page. But anyway, have a great week and I'll speak to you next week. Bye!